Alright, everybody's attention span's going shorter, so I'm just going to go straight into the race. 3, 4, 5 red lights, and it's going to be lights out, and away we go. Very good start. We overtake the Red Bull straight away. We have to go on the grass to do so, and we're going to lose a ton of places because of it. From P12 down to P14, ahead of the Ferrari, behind the Haas of OMG, it's solo, and we're going to go around the outside of the other Haas, try and go around the outside. He squeezes us, we're not going to go through. Don't want to crash first lap, that will be horrendous. Back into P12, so stalemate. We're gonna go through the Haas and the Mercedes of us spooning down the inside of the Haas of LC4 Life something around the outside. We're gonna try and go on around this corner, but we're gonna decide to go for the switchback, but this corner isn't gonna be a very good opportunity, so we're just gonna sit back. But he goes a bit wide, so we're gonna try and go around the inside, but he hits us. We're gonna hit him. I don't know if we had damage. We're going to check in a little bit. It's going to open the door for the other Haas, for OMG it's solo, and the other Mercedes behind us on the softs is going to try and go around the outside, but we're going to defend down the inside, and he's not going to have the traction in these early parts of the race to go ahead of us. Now behind a solo in P12, we get a little bit wobbly there. A very eventful first lap, even though we stayed in position, quite ironically. However, as in tradition, Kuskibu is going to be ahead, but we're going to be behind Spoonie and Koskapin. Koskapin has overtaken us on this straight. He's going to be fighting with Spoonie now. He's going to try and go around the outside. You may remember Koskapin from the WRR League. This is, I think, his second race, as in he got disqualified in the first race because of issues. He's going down the inside, and he's going to spin into the wall. Our first DNF of the race. And that is going to cause a virtual safety car. Now, I don't think we're going to pit here, because our tires are way too young. It's just going to mess with our strategy. We're going to be way back, and virtual safety car ending right now. We're not going to try and be behind the Delta. Oh, drive through penalty. Fuck, we went over the drive limit, speed limit. I thought it was going to end sooner. But now we've got a penalty, drive-through penalty. With P13, we've lost one position according to our relative to our starting position, and we've got to go drive-through. People ahead are on soft, so it's going to be quite hard to stay with them. But we march on, as we're not going to skip ahead to lap 5. We're going to go through, as we have to serve the drive-through penalty within 3 laps, I think it was. So we're now 2 laps later, and we're gonna get a 5-second penalty, just salt in the wound, speeding in the pit lane. We're gonna drop back to P15. Well, when El Cucciolino, the Williams, goes ahead of us. We're not allowed to change tires under a drive-through. So right now we are absolutely horrendous race. We are second to last, but ahead of the Ferrari. I don't know why they did it. Must have had damage. We didn't get damage from the front wing incident at the beginning, as we're now on lap 13. Pretty uneventful race so far, from lap 33 onwards. As Flexi's going to DNF, and then that is going to cause a safety car. I think he spun, went into the wall or something. We're going to go on to, let's see what we choose here. Hards. Yeah, I think it's going to be hards. We're going to pit because we are way behind anyway to get an advantage if we stay out. So we're going to pit into the pit lane. We now go. Be very careful to not get a speeding limit right now. About 30 kilometers under the speed limit, just to be sure. You can never be too sure. As we're going to pit now for no front wing, as we didn't need one. We're going to serve our time penalty. Sometimes it glitches out and we don't actually serve it, which gets really annoying, because well, you then have to carry that penalty through your race. So this is on to the hards. We now go onto the racetrack into P13. We of course overtook Flexi in that gorgeous overtake, as he was on the side of the track. Yeah, reduce pace to match required delta. We're going to do that, of course, as we have not done so in the past in this race, and we got that 5-second penalty. So take a little bit of a breather. P13, hard tires. People around us do have penalties, but the fast ones, I notice right now, SLR Quattro, that guy, was our teammate on the first race when we were just a reserve driver, now a full-time driver for Aston Martin, of course. but he's fast, really fast. He has got a podium at every race this season so far, so he's going to be, we're going to have to watch out for him, as these guys are going really slow. But as I was going to say, well, I don't think we're going to try and, oh jeez, oh fuck! Another front wing damage! God damn! We just can't catch a break. Front wing damage on the safety guys in this lap. We're going to have to box because front wing damage around Spain is very much not ideal. Oh god. P12 and we have to pit. Alright, well that's just, there goes our plans. We could have maybe had a little bit of a chance because the guys ahead of us would have had to pit, as mediums definitely not going to the end. We're going to pit now, as another front. These guys do not know how to drive under safety car conditions on the restart at least. Or maybe it was just one guy. I don't know who to blame. I'm not going to blame anybody actually, because we have to pit anyway. Because of that incident, again on lap 17. Pit for front wing change. We're going to go on to the mediums. Well, you do what you have to. It would actually be cool if you could pit, like, just for front wing change. Is that illegal, like in the real race? Well, let me know in the comments if you know anything about it. Anyway, we now come in out of 14th place, ahead of Solo, the other Haas. I think we ran into him, I think. It was the guy who ran into him. I'm not sure, maybe it was the other one. Anyway, P14, it doesn't matter anyway. We're going to have to catch up 25 seconds on basically same lap old tires. Now I did practice a bit, but I'm not confident with my pace on this one, and you can see about 4 laps later we've only gained a second on the hard runner. So right now he's going to be gaining, so we're going to be effectively 25 seconds again. This is not a good race for us, as they're going to be another safety car, because there's oh, it's the Ferrari in front, the hard runner, who crashed. You can see on the minimap, well, you could see on the minimap just a few seconds ago. Alright, well, I think we should pit for new mediums right now. Pit for new mediums should be the way to go. I mean, now I'm going to overtake the safety car, as we are, of course, very slow, very far behind. But we're now going to pit again, I believe. Yep, we have pitted, but for softs. Alright, a little memory loss from me there, sorry. It was 3 days ago that I raced. Softs, interesting. Actually, on hindsight, maybe should have gone on to mediums. But maybe I banked, I don't remember if I banked on another safety car, because they're, oh god damn it! Okay, we don't have damage. That would have been actually annoying, and I may have just rage quit it there. Alright, P13, our teammate actually. I think he's like in P5. He's doing really good in this one. But we are P13 out of 14, and that is not good. First full-time race for Aston Martin? I think it is. And yeah, restart. Guys ahead do get a pretty decent restart, as do we. We're going to deploy battery as we have recharged over the course of the safety car. Just gonna stay back, not try and do anything too funny on this opening lap, as side by side they go ahead actually. We're gonna try and maybe take advantage, go round Spoony, maybe try to go for the switch back, use ERS, yes we are. Down the inside of Spoony, he's on the mediums, one on the soft, we have the better tires. Down the inside we go, and we make slight contact, but nothing too serious to get us out of position. We're going to try and stick this move around the outside, but we just don't brake late enough. However, we try to go for the switch back here, but the Haas of OMG, it's Solo, is going to get involved, third party here. He's going to go down the inside of Spoony, and they make contact, and we hit him. But crucially, we've been slowed down massively if we don't have front wing damage. Again, warning collision, yeah, of course, I didn't, yeah, EA stewards and it again. We couldn't do anything there, but crucially, we're going to be a long way behind the medium runners, which I would have wanted to profit off of, as we have the fresher tires at the start. Spoony was a medium runner, we were trying to overtake him, but this guy just went down the inside and just collided with Spoony, and slowed us all down. As Joe's plaster with the fastest lap, we're going to use ERS now to try and overtake the Haas, as I want to dispatch him as quickly as I can. He has a time penalty as well. So, even if we finish right behind him, it's not going to benefit him at all. So I don't know why he went for the move there. He was just going to slow us down. should have maybe profited off of me and trying following me through, but he's gonna try and go for the move anyway. And well, I can respect that. It's just annoying for me. Caution sector 2 as it immediately goes away, and we are now right behind Koskibu. He seems to have had a bit of damage, but oh indeed, so he's gonna go for the move right there. That was a bit late, I think. We didn't really have the gap, but we're gonna have the DRS of the fastest driver on the grid, arguably. Oh, he's leading the championship. George Blaster could acquire that in the next few races, but now we're gonna skip ahead to lap 28. Custy has, of course, pulled away very nicely, and we're gonna round try and defend against the Haas, who's really annoying me right now, as we don't have any ERS left because we use all of it to attack him. As virtual safety car doesn't really matter at the end of the race unless it's like a red flag or a safety car. Because well, it's not gonna bridge the gap to the guys in front, the P10 anyways, and we're now gonna go to virtual safety car ending, virtual safety car in this lap. Not in this lap, you know what I mean. Lap 29, we got a pretty good run on him, but he gets a better exit, and we're gonna spin. Oh jeez, we're gonna spin. We're gonna get overtaken by the Williams. Ah jeez. Well. We are P13 and dead last. Well, this has been great so far. We're at 30. We're not even gonna get the points of the Haas because of the time penalty. Now because we're 6.5 seconds behind. So yeah, nothing really we can do. There is nothing we can do, as Napoleon once famously said. And we are now going to go to the last lap of the Grand Prix to finish in P13. George Blaster is going to get the win. No, P12 actually. Alright, now P12. Next video coming out in a few days. Pretty much sums up our weekend right there. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. I would love to get to more than 21 subscribers. Yeah. As you can see, our teammate finished P5, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!